So what is man's chief end? It is not man's happiness. I have to pause here too. There seems to be the false assumption that we ought to be happy. And I'm as guilty as the next guy in falling into this fallacy. Nobody promises you, nowhere in Scripture are you promised to be a happy person in this life. That is a false assumption. For example, read texts like Hebrews chapter 12 that tells you that chastisement, that hardship, that dark times are actually to be expected in the Christian life. But there's an underlying joy in Him. A joy that rises above circumstances. A joy that is not dependent upon circumstances. But if we're really honest, we are far too dependent upon circumstances. I catch myself time and again. You know, we wake up in the morning and we ask ourselves, how do I feel today? That's absolutely the wrong question. We are not to ask our emotions how we feel. We are to tell our emotions how we feel, how they ought to feel, because we have Christ. Because God is on our side and we are on God's side. How could we be unhappy? Yes, I might have physical problems. I might have attacks from unbelievers or even believers. They're the most hurtful. Yes, I might be in a difficult predicament. I might have problems in my job. And yet Christ is mine and I am His. We are joyful in that fact, because what can man do to us? What can ever happen to us, first of all, that is outside of God's will? And that can take away Christ from me. And that's why the Shorter Catechism can say in this apodictic clarity and weight, man's chief end is to glorify God.